even though this connection has been over, it feels like this person is just starting to realize what they have really lost. And it feels like they are shocked as hell that you are no longer in their life. It feels like this is someone with a very high level of pride, and they let their pride get in the way of a very, very good thing. You. I feel like this is someone who is waking up to the fact that they may never see or speak to you again. And it feels like this person is praying and hoping that this connection comes back around. Now that this person has actually accepted that you are gone, I can see that they are like locked up in an emotional storm here. And it makes me feel like, they kind of like ran from the relationship, pushed you out of this relationship. I feel like you did feel rejected by this person. And now that you're gone, they're feeling rejected by your memory. So let's dive deeper here. I'm Caroline, the Moon Mountain Mystic, and this is my one and only account. I'll never reach out to you for any reason, but if you would like a reading with me, hit up my inbox and we will get you booked today. All right. This person has certainly come to an understanding here with realizations. And I can see it's like they are grieving this connection, but they're not prepared to completely let you go. You are different. You're different than all of the others. And they do understand that now. When it comes to you, I feel like you have been trying to detach your energy from this person. I feel like you have been releasing, healing, okay? And you're kind of on this healing journey already. This person hasn't even necessarily begun. They're just starting to feel the sorrow. The depression here after breakup is just starting to set in. Tarot, show us what we need to know about this connection. I feel like this person, man, they just want to crawl into themselves and disappear at this time. I feel like every day that they have to face without you, things are getting harder and harder. But I can see it's like this person was living through their ego. You tried your best to get them to connect to their heart space here, but they were not able to. I do see, though, that this person is hoping that Six of Wands and the World, they're hoping that there will be another cycle between the two of you. What's happened here with Death on the bottom of my deck is they've had no choice but to start to change. They are stepping into the unknown, a life without you. And I can see with the Moon, the card of Revelations, this has been a very, very big wake-up call for this person. And I'm hearing like this was due. They needed to understand. I feel like this person, they could see your value, but they weren't treating you with value. Tarot, tell us more about this Moon card. Tell us more about this Moon card. I feel like this is not necessarily a spiritual or religious person. Oh, but they've been praying on you, honey. They have been preying on you. I feel like we see clarifying the Moon is the Sun. I feel like this person really did what they needed to do to try to devalue you. I feel like they always prioritize themselves and even their friends and family over you. But we can see it's like they kept all of those feelings under lock and key, and now they can no longer do so. They cannot hide their feelings from themselves any longer here. And honey, we see 10 of Wands on the bottom of my deck. This is becoming very, very heavy for them. I feel like this is someone who is like really arrogant. They might even have been mean to waitstaff. It feels like they were a big old a-hole, but you stayed with them for a while because you thought they would never be an a-hole to you. And it feels like that is eventually what happened. Give us an outcome here, Tarot. No, show us what comes next. Show us what comes next, because I feel like this person is in such a depression. They may not have been able to take care of themselves physically, and it makes me feel like they're not 100% prepared to come forward to you, but I am wrong because I see the Six of Cups here. With the Six of Cups, it does feel like they do want to return into your life. However, there is something blocking the way, and that is the way that this person has behaved in the past. we can see only when they are prepared to come in with real apologies, real accountability, will universe clear them to move forward with you. I do want to say, just seeing justice here, this is probably not your divine partner. This person's probably fine for a little while, but eventually they are going to be a blockage to your soulmate. Give us an outcome. I feel like I'm seeing them just like coming back, begging on their knees, okay? I feel like they thought that they would be okay. They thought that they would have all these options to explore. Nah, none of that is happening for them, okay? Wow. Give me an outcome of what happens in this situation. I do see you. Yeah, this is the love offer. And it feels like we're not getting an answer to kind of what happens here on purpose. I see the Empress and I do see the Page of Cups. It makes me feel like this person is going to get in contact with you in a very, very real way. They do have an apology for you here. However, I can see that time and space is still required in this situation. The Lovers in reverse. It's like, even though they're going to come forward with a love offer, you don't have enough information here. You don't have enough of a positive perspective here to make an informed decision. And it makes me feel like you're not going to. It makes me feel like this is bad timing. They can hope, they can pray all they want. Until you're ready to forgive, their forgiveness pretty much means nothing.